Have you ever clicked buy on a super cheap flight only to realize it was the most expensive trip you've ever taken? It's a classic travel trap, and today we're going to unpack why the cheapest flight is rarely the cheapest journey. Let's start with the cost illusion. When we see a low price, our brains immediately think efficiency. We assume we're getting a great deal. But that assumption is dangerously incomplete. The ticket price is just one variable in a much larger equation. The true cost of travel includes time, transfers, reliability, and even environmental impact. First up, time. It's our most valuable, non-renewable resource, yet we often give it away for free when booking travel. That 6-hour layover to save $50. It's not a saving. That's 6 hours you could have spent working, relaxing, or exploring your destination. This is opportunity cost in action. If you value your time at even a modest hourly rate, that cheap flight suddenly looks very expensive. Driving an hour to a budget airport far outside the city also eats into your time and adds costs for fuel or transport. We need to start treating our time like the currency it is. Next, let's talk about the friction of transfers. A direct flight is a smooth, low-stress experience. You get on, you get off. But when you introduce 1, 2, or even 3 transfers, you're adding multiple points of failure into your journey. Each connection is a new opportunity for your luggage to get lost. Each layover is a race against the clock, creating stress and anxiety. And what happens if your first flight is delayed? The domino effect can be catastrophic, leading to missed connections. Frantic rebooking attempts at crowded service desks and unexpected overnight stays in airport hotels. The mental and financial cost of this friction can quickly erase any initial savings from the ticket price. It turns a simple trip into a logistical nightmare. This brings us to reliability and the concept of mental load. A predictable journey is a peaceful journey. When you book with a reliable airline for a direct flight, you reduce your cognitive overhead. You don't have to constantly check flight statuses, worry about tight connections, or create backup plans. This mental peace has real value. An unreliable, complex itinerary keeps your brain on high alert, draining your energy before you even arrive. Think of it as paying a premium for peace of mind. You're not just buying a seat on a plane, you're buying a seamless, low-stress travel experience that allows you to arrive refreshed and ready to go. And we can't ignore the environmental cost. The carbon footprint of your flight doesn't change just because you paid less for your ticket. Per passenger emissions are a fixed reality of air travel. While flying less is the most effective way to reduce your impact, choosing more direct routes can also make a difference. Fewer takeoffs and landings and shorter overall distances generally mean a slightly lower carbon output per journey. This isn't about shaming anyone for flying. It's about being conscious of the hidden costs that aren't printed on our boarding pass. So, how do we put this all together? It's about shifting your mindset from a ticket-centric view to a journey-centric one. Before you book, ask yourself, what is the total cost? Calculate the value of your time spent in transit. Factor in the risk of delays and missed connections associated with multiple layovers. Consider the mental energy you'll expend navigating a complex itinerary. A flight that costs $100 more but is direct and with a reputable airline might actually be the cheaper, smarter, and more sustainable option once you account for all these hidden factors. This isn't an argument against budget travel or a call to only fly first class. It's a plea for context. The right choice always depends on your specific situation. If you have unlimited time and a flexible schedule, that multi-leg journey might be perfect. But for most of us, especially those traveling for work or on a tight vacation schedule, the most efficient path is often the best value. To make better decisions, you need a better framework. It's about understanding that the true cost includes time, reliability, and carbon, not just the dollar amount on the screen. If you want to dive deeper and get the full framework for making smarter travel choices, check out our resources at odysseydiscoveries.com. You'll find tools and guides to help you calculate the true cost of your next journey. Thanks for watching. Travel smart and don't let the cost illusion fool you. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who loves to travel. See you in the next video.